Well, hi, friends, family. It's Linda, RV Dweller Travels. Say today I'm doing something a little different. I have rediscovered my love for fishing and thought I would share with you my latest 2 fishing adventures, but also thought I would share with you what my fishing equipment is. Now, I'm no pro by any means, pretty novice. But I just recently purchased a new bait casting reel and rod, and I was using and still am using a spin cast reel. And so let me share with you what I have. Come on back. Now, this is my setup in regard to my tackle box. It's nothing fancy. It's just a plain 3-drawer tackle box. Just the basic stuff. I don't have fancy lures or anything. I got my bobbers, and I've got some swivels, lots of hooks. I've got a couple stringers. I've got a fillet knife sharpener. But one of the neat things that I wanted to share with you that I just discovered through a friend is I've always used worms and night crawlers, and now I am sold on power baits, and there's a couple here. I went fishing the other day and I caught very small crappies and sunnies using this Berkley power bait, and this is the glow chartreuse color, and I'm not kidding, the fish were just going after this stuff. It was amazing. So this is one of my definite go-to baits. One of the other ones that it's not exactly the same, I don't think, is this gulp, and it's earthworms, and they look like almost like the real thing. You can even pull them apart if you need to for the hook that size you're using. And this is also by Berkley. And I did try that, and I caught one fish with it. I've always fished with night crawlers in the past, and again, Berkley Gulp, they provide night crawlers. And again, you can pull these apart just like they're regular worms to meet the size hook or rig that you want. Now these are interesting, and I've not used them. Here's another power bait, crappie nibbles, glow pink. And they look like candy. Believe me, they don't have the most pleasant aroma when you open them. But it's better than you women out there that don't like working with worms and minnows and leeches. And here's another one, power bait, can't get to focus, crappie nibbles, glow white, and that's exactly what they are. And these don't have water in them, so they'll last in the tackle box for quite some time. One other thing that's important is to have a hook out tool. Never know when they're gonna swallow the hooks, which they generally do. So I'll put these back in here. So try the power baits. I swear by them, and I've only used them twice. Now, my fishing rod that I've used for several years is this Cirrus Shakespeare, and it's my spin cast reel, and it was a combo. It's with a Cirrus graphite Shakespeare fishing rod, and I believe this is a medium weight, if not, let's see what this is. It's a medium, and it has 6 to 10 pound line on it. And this one I think is 7 feet long, and it's been a really nice rod and reel set for me. But now this week I went out and treated myself, and I've always wanted a bait casting reel, and this is the one that I selected. This is a much lighter rod. This is an Agility by Shakespeare, and it's got the drag. That's what the star is. And then on the side here, it's got the minimum and maximum ratings on there, and you want to set those right in the middle, right between them. And then in order to avoid bird nesting, I have had to set up my rod. I had to set it with this little setting knob here. And bird nesting is when your line gets all fouled up and it's not pretty, and it can take a long time to undo it. But there is a process to follow in setting up these bait casts. And to cast them, it's best to cast them like in an arc sidearm. And I'm just using a basic bobber and sinker and hook. I'm not using actual lures yet. Or you can do a Texas rig with a large worm. But this is really nice. By making all the proper settings, basically you put whatever your bait is on the end of the rod, press this button, and then watch the line release with the lure on it. And you don't want to go real fast. You want it to drop slower, and then use that as your gauge for how tight this little silver knob goes. And then once you know that you've got it set properly, you press this button, and you kind of keep your finger on the spool, so when you're casting out, you're not going to have all this excess line bird nesting on you. So there's my tip in regard to using a bait caster. Now I've caught maybe a little over a dozen fish with this. They were all small except for one keeper, but I did release it. But I hope to go fishing again very soon, weather permitting, and see how this will perform. But it's so much lighter, and it's really been fun utilizing it. So I'll put a few pictures in so you can see what I caught, and they were just little sunnies, nothing exciting. But anyway, this is the start. I have to thank my brother for a lot of this stuff. Not all of it, but a lot of it was from his tackle box, and I kept it, and then I actually got a bigger one. If I'm going to be in northern Minnesota or fishing in Minnesota, I want a decent tackle box. have an arsenal of things to utilize for catching fish. So bass, sunnies, and crappies are my faves. So there's just kind of a look-see. So that's what I'm doing, getting ready to go catch fish and hopefully have a fish fry in the very near future. And one thing I like about this box is it latches nice. You can put a lock on it if you need it, but it also has these little compartments, storage compartments on both sides, and mine has my license. Well, there's my fishing show. I've only been out a couple of times and I'm having a really awesome time. I hope you had fun with me. So as always, thanks for watching my videos, and like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, press the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Have a great day, my friends. Be blessed.